Piers Morgan sparks prostitute row with serial killer, "We pay for sex all the time." The 52-year-old Good Morning Britain presenter clashed with Lorenzo Gilyard in his documentary Serial Killers. Gilyard is currently serving a life sentence in the United States and is believed to have killed 13 women, most of them prostitutes. His disgusting acts have led to him being named one of the worst criminals in Florida's history, but he still proclaims his innocence. Gilyard's DNA semen was found on the bodies of his victims. Piers began by asking, "What is your view of prostitution?" "I don't have no view," started Gilyard, "that was how they work to make their money, I guess." Piers pressed, "You didn't find it a repellent profession? Have you ever had sex with a prostitute?" "I don't know," replied Gilyard, "women that might have been working the clubs at night." The GMB presenter continued, "Have you ever paid women for sex?" Gilyard replied, "No, and if she looked good enough." "I don't know, man, and basically, you pay for sex all the time when you buy them a drinks." Piers then snapped, "Do you think all women are prostitutes? Explain what you meant." What is Serial Killer with Piers Morgan? In Piers' self-titled documentary, he confronts serial killer Lorenzo Gilyard. Gilyard is believed to have killed 13 women, and Piers is set to find out what caused the man to carry out the heinous acts. Piers meets Gilyard's neighbors, colleagues and family, as well as the detectives who brought the murderer to justice. He investigates the shocking case, which brought terror to the streets of Kansas City for almost 20 years, to find out what drove a seemingly well-adjusted family man to kill. Who is Lorenzo Gilyard? Lorenzo Gilyard was born May 24, 1950 in the United States and came from a family of convicted criminals. His dad, Lorenzo Sr., was convicted of rape in 1970. Meanwhile, his brother Daryl was thrown behind bars for a drug-related murder in 1989 and sentenced to life without parole. Gilyard's sister Patricia, who was a prostitute, was jailed for the murder of a client in 1983 and served a 10-year sentence. Who did Lorenzo Gilyard kill? Gilyard is serving a life sentence at Crossroads Correctional Center in Missouri, United States, without parole. The 67-year-old was convicted for the murder of 6 women in Kansas City, Missouri in 2007, however claims he is innocent. He was convicted of the murders of Catherine Berry, 34, Naomi Kelly, 23, Ann Barnes, 36, Kelly A. Ford, 20, Sheila Ingold, 36, Carmine Hibbs, 30. He was acquitted of the murder of Angela Mayhew, 19, due to insufficient evidence. There were 8 other victims who were identified but were not brought to trial. They included Stacey Swafford, Gwendolyn Kaizen, Margaret Miller, Debbie Blevins, Helga Kruger, Connie Luther, Paula Beverly Davis and an unnamed victim. Most of his victims were prostitutes and they were found shoeless. Some had cloth stuffed into their mouths when Gilyard dumped them around Kansas City. Gilyard was a convicted child molester and had raped the 13-year-old daughter of a friend. Records show he was suspected of 5 rapes but was never convicted. His prolific killings gave him the nickname the Kansas City Strangler. Serial Killer with Piers Morgan airs tonight at 9 p.m. on ITV.